Hello, assalamualaikum guys. This time I'm Yayuk Guswar Putri with number 20624010118 will present the summary of the material I learned about the letter of application. For the explanation, please listen. The meaning letter of application. A job application letter or cover letter is a document that is sent along with a CV or curriculum vitae, which also summarizes that competencies possess. The function of this application letter or cover letter is to introduce oneself and at the same time emphasize why the applicant feels worthy if the position being targeted. The cover letter must contain information in the form of the position being applied, the reason why we feel we're a strong or appropriate candidate so that it can convince the company to consider us to the next stage or interview, and finally the contact that can be contacted, whether in the form of an email address or phone number. An effective cover letter is one that contains strong reasons why we are interested in the target area and mention our skill or competencies that are relevant to that file. Cover letters can be sent by email or printed or written, ending on the recruitment proposed by the company concerned. If it's email, make sure not to forget to fill the subject with details such as job application or other codes that might have been mentioned in the job vacancy information. If it's a regular letter, include the date of writing at the beginning of the letter. The composition of the contents of a cover letter can be divided into several parts as follows. The opening section contains salutation or greeting to the company or agency responsible for the recruitment process, a brief introduction, which is also followed by the reason why the applicant sent the cover letter. For example, to apply as the candidate for a position A, or apply for the internship in Division B. The main section that tells about applicant qualifications that are relevant to the target position. The losing section contains I thank you to the recipients of the letter, as well as contact details that can be contacted after opening opportunities for the company to follow up or if they need additional information, and the letter with a signature or full name. Important notes that should not be engraved. Make sure we don't make typo in the letter is written, because it shows that we are less professional. In addition, use formal or standard language and make sure the grammar we use is correct. As reference material, then look diligently at the example of two contents of a cover letter or a job application letter in English according to that quoted above. Application letter creation, deadline or plans and date of making the letter. Example, Bandar Lampung, February 4, 2016. Make sure when you write the deadline, it does not exceed the deadline for sending the letter. The following is an illustration that is logical to understand about the deadline. A company posts a job vacancy advertisement on February 20. In the statement reads, the deadline for submitting application letter is March 2. This means you might not send your application letter after March 2, as this will pointless. 2. Inside address or destination address. Example, General Television and Radio, Jalan Jenderal Sudirman, number 342, Jakarta 14700. 2. Inside address or destination address. Example, General Television and Radio, Jalan Jenderal Sudirman, number 342, Jakarta 14700. Make sure you write inside address completely and accurately. Did this help show the application letter that you might arrive and not wrongly addressed? Things to note are company name, address of company, include the city name and postcode. It will be better. 3. Salutation or greeting. Example, Dear Sir or Dear Mr. Rudolph. From the example above, I use Dear Sir, meaning if you do not yet know the name of the leader or head of company that you want to apply for. Then you can apply the example above when you make your application letter. But if you already know your name of the leader in the company, that you can use example number 2, Dear Mr. Rudolph. 4. Opening paragraph. Example, I am writing this letter is response to your advertisement regarding job vacancy as general manager. I am interested in applying for that position. Please find a text files of my CV and other record document. 5. Body paragraph. Example, I graduated for Esa Unggul Majoring in Management in 2013 and has experience in working for 2 years. I am capable of Operation Word, Processor, Excel, PowerPoint, and YOB, Zahir, and a little bit about Photoshop. I am very flexible with anyone beside me. I am responsible for my job, reliable, independent, disciplined, as well as humorous. I have proof that my work during employed was excellent. 6. Closing paragraph. Example, I hope that you will interview me to negotiate and investigate my skills and expertise as soon as possible. 7. Closing greeting. Example, thank you very much for your time and consideration. Thank you for your participation. I am apologies if there is a reading that is wrong. Hopefully it can be understood. See you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.